Flex, let me see.
I ain't got a flex.
Let me see something.
I ain't got a flex.
Make it
I ain't got a flex. I ain't got a flex. You know what it is? I ain't got a flex. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't got a flex, man. Money all day.
Shantel Jackson just wished Floyd Mayweather a happy birthday on Truth Social, and the internet is spiraling because this is the same ex she once sued for battery and assault.
Today we filed a lawsuit in Los Angeles County Superior Court on behalf of Shantel Jackson against Floyd Mayweather Jr.
There was a point in my relationship with Floyd that I thought we would be together forever. I loved him so much, and I made sure I took care of him the best way I knew how. I tried my best to make our relationship work by compromising and going to relationship counseling. But I finally realized there was no hope for our relationship, and I could not continue. I love Floyd deeply, but he continued to disappoint and intentionally hurt me. I have been embarrassed and humiliated more than I could ever imagine by Floyd, who I once called my best friend and fiancé. I have tried everything I could and have given Floyd every opportunity to do the same, to do the right thing. Unfortunately, he has refused every opportunity to make things right. And it is with a heavy heart that I finally realized that the only way to set the record straight and to achieve justice for what he has done to me is through the filing of this lawsuit.
That's the headline, that's the shock, and that's why timelines lit up like a fireworks show. People are saying this isn't just a birthday post, it's a message, a signal, a soft launch of a spin the block era nobody asked for but everybody is watching. The post itself looked innocent on the surface. Help me wish my ex, Floyd Mayweather, a very happy birthday. No essay, no long caption, just a moment of them together, cozy energy, and a whole lot of subtext. But what fans noticed next is where things really get interesting, because this didn't come out of nowhere. Last year, a leaked clip made waves when Tasha K dropped footage of Shantel and Floyd linking up on a yacht. That clip had people whispering, wait, aren't they done? So when this birthday post popped up, the industry machinery immediately started connecting dots that may or may not exist, allegedly, reportedly, in the court of public opinion. And right on cue, a blogger jumped in with a post that read, "You started a whole debate about texting your ex." That line alone became the caption of the moment, because this wasn't just about Floyd and Shantel anymore. This turned into a cultural argument about exes, forgiveness, clout, and whether public gestures mean private decisions are already locked in. And the fans are not staying silent. One person pointed out, in all my 32 years of living, I have never posted my ex to wish them no happy birthday, and I definitely wouldn't post the one who I sued for battery and assault. Then another fan fired back inside the same thread. Yes, you would once you realize you ain't got too many options no more. See the divide? One side is moral high ground, the other side is brutal honesty. Both think they're right. Another fan comment said, everybody getting back with their exes and mine still can go to hell? And just when you thought the tone couldn't shift again, someone else added, you broke the internet, Miss Jackson. I know that's right. Then came the final mic drop from the timeline jury. You're supposed to spin the block in private, sis. Now, let's talk about the vibe, because this isn't just messy for clicks, this is layered. Shantel didn't post a throwback from 2010, she posted something intimate enough to feel current. That's what's got people side-eyeing. Fans believe that if it were purely respectful, it would have been neutral. No couple energy, no we energy, just happy birthday. But this looked curated. It looked intentional. It looked like a test balloon floating over the internet to see who would shoot it down and who would wave it through. But the allegation doesn't end there, because look at what happened next. The comments didn't just roast or praise, they projected. Suddenly, this was about everyone's ex, everyone's regret, everyone's what if. The internet turned Shantel's post into a group therapy session, and that's when people started asking the uncomfortable question, is this about closure or access? Let's not forget the history. Shantel once took Floyd to court over alleged abuse. That's not ancient lore, that's documented conflict. So when fans see a birthday shout-out after that, the cognitive dissonance hits hard. People are saying if you went through something that serious, why open the door again? Others counter with, you don't know what healing looks like for her. And somewhere in the middle sits the truth. Public forgiveness hits different than private forgiveness, especially when your ex is one of the most famous fighters on the planet. And here's where the gatekeeping energy comes in. Social media loves to tell women how they should heal, quietly, privately, with no posts, no captions, no nostalgia. But Shantel did the opposite. She healed, allegedly, in public, or at least she let the internet think she did. And that alone feels like a challenge to the rules of celebrity breakups, almost like she's saying, I can acknowledge my past without being owned by it. But what fans noticed next is where the narrative really flips. That yacht clip from last year? People didn't forget, they filed it away. So now this birthday post doesn't read as random, it reads as a chapter in a story that's been quietly unfolding. Linking up on a yacht, now wishing him happy birthday, people are saying this looks like a slow rebuild of communication, maybe even trust. But nobody wants to say that out loud because of the history attached. And let's be real, Floyd's brand is built on dominance and control. Shantel's brand, post-breakup, has leaned into independence and glow-up energy. So when those two brands collide again, the optics get tricky. Is this reconciliation? Is this trolling? Is this just two grown people being cordial? Or is it a message to everyone?
Watching that time changes the rules. Another layer, the platform. Truth Social is not Instagram. It's not the usual celebrity playground. So fans are wondering why that space? Why now? Some believe it was strategic. Others think it was just where she felt comfortable. But either way, it traveled fast. Screenshots jumped platforms. TikTok broke it down. Twitter dissected the caption. And suddenly, Shantel Jackson wishing Floyd Mayweather a happy birthday became a headline. And here's the part nobody wants to admit. Controversy equals control. By posting that message, Shantel controlled the narrative. Not Floyd, not bloggers, not old court documents. She reframed the moment. Instead of being the ex who sued him, she became the woman who chose to acknowledge him anyway. Whether that's empowerment or erasure depends on who you ask. The fans arguing about spinning the block say more about dating culture than about Floyd or Shantel, because right now, reunion culture is trending. Old flames, rekindled marriages, second chances. People are saying love in 2026 is just nostalgia with Wi-Fi, and this post slid perfectly into that trend, whether intentionally or not. But the allegation doesn't end there, because look at what happened next. The sympathy shifted. At first, fans were defensive of Shantel. Then some started questioning her. Then some started questioning themselves. That's influence. That's what happens when a celebrity does something emotionally ambiguous. It forces the audience to fill in blanks with their own experiences. And let's not ignore Floyd's silence. No repost, no caption, no thank you. That quiet is loud. Fans believe either he's letting her have the moment, or he's staying out of it to avoid reopening wounds, or, allegedly, they already talked privately and this post was just public icing on a private cake. So what's the hidden meaning behind the vibe? It feels like a test, a temperature check, a way to say we can exist without war. Or maybe we're not enemies anymore. Or maybe just, I'm unbothered. The ambiguity is the point, because clear statements don't trend, confusion does. And that blogger line, you started a whole debate about texting your ex, might be the most accurate summary of this entire situation. Shantel didn't just wish Floyd a happy birthday, she reopened a cultural argument about whether exes deserve access to your present once they've hurt your past. Some fans are calling it maturity, others are calling it messy, some are calling it strategic, others are calling it lonely, but nobody is calling it boring. And in the celebrity economy, attention is currency. Whether you believe in the spin the block theory or not, the timing, the history, and the reaction turned one simple post into a trending moment. So now the question isn't just why did she do it, the question is what happens next? Does this stay a one-off, or does this turn into another sighting, another yacht clip, another comment thread that breaks the internet again?
People are watching, screenshots are loaded, and the industry machinery is ready to run with whatever move comes next. Because in celebrity culture, nothing is just a birthday post. It's a message, a signal, a soft launch, or a line drawn in glitter instead of ink. So what do you think? Was Shantel Jackson's birthday wish just maturity, or was it a quiet spin the block that sent the internet into chaos? And would you ever wish your ex a happy birthday after everything? Like, subscribe, and tell me your take.